G'day folks, Tony again here for more of the jaunty saunterings of Gaunt Bort the Taunter. Off to Shershemore we go. What could possibly go wrong? As we mosey deeper and deeper into the desert past Golgotha. And it looks like also we're going to be lost. Pardon me. So we're going to have to move through the jungle in the old-fashioned way. Let's keep our eyes peeled and see what we see. We might sort of follow this path along here a little bit. We have ourselves an ice frog. Seeing as there's only one of them here right now, we're going to sunder mind on it to begin with, and then take it down with our rifle. This also seems like it would be a good time to stock up. Do we have any foods to preserve? We do. And let's see if we can make any apple mats. We don't have any star apple jam. We must have left that somewhere else. Just whipping up a meal will do for now, even though we don't necessarily get any form of bonus from it. Oh, and the path just ends. All right, well, that makes that nice and easy. We'll just continue moving northeast little by little. Visibility clearly quite reduced. Goatfolk Savage, where are you? There we go. Now, I don't know if there's only going to be one of them, but we'll just take it as such until we know otherwise. You fail to penetrate Goatfolk Savage's mental defenses. Well, that is unfortunate, isn't it? What else might we be able to do here? Let's try out our chill ability because we haven't used it yet. And now seems like a good time to do that. Got some chill happening there. Frozen Goatfolk Savage takes 4 damage from your cryokinesis. Nice. Where are they even? There we go. And now they're frozen, which means we can get off a number of shots at them without having to worry about them hitting us. Nicely done, team. Swarm shade tree. Interesting. How does that work? A nebula of leaves pulsates as the hosts of insects inside buzz and swarm. Perfect. Oh, a couple of Goatfolk savages. I assume they're both savages. Yes and yes. So these are both average difficulty to us, even though we're level 13. So, interesting. And I can't recall if I've read the description before, so let's do that now. A braid of roasted frog skin stretches taut over its swollen pectorals and fastens a satchel to its hip. Its hooves are stained with naphtali blood. Spittle flies from its bleeding mouth into a tuft of hair beneath its chin, and it's equipped with massive horns, so I assume that means it's going to be able to block us in some fashion. We've got 9 rounds left until Sunder Mind is up, so let's try something a little fancy. We're going to move in, hope we get an adjacency, and we do. Let's try Dominate Creature and see if we can take over the goat, and indeed we have. You take control of the Goatfolk Savage. What abilities do we have? We only have End Domination. So let us try to make our way towards this other Goatfolk and try to take them down. Oops. I forgot that I need to do a shift attack to actually attack them. Domination is broken. I assume that means that we were killed or we just ran out of time. Uh-oh. Okay, this is not going to be great. We have a Goatfolk sower, which is equipped with massive horns, but also sower's seed. Now, the problem that we have with the sower's seed is that they're explosives. They're quite powerful, and I believe they can go straight through our force bubble. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to boost my toughness so that I have more hit points. Then I'm going to drop a burgeoning on top of that sower so that they're surrounded by hostile plants. There are 2 sowers here now. Alright, we took 8 damage from that explosion. Now we have ourselves some bounding boots. So if we activate sprint, we should be able to move quite quickly. Oh boy. Another explosion there for us. And we're going to pop our force bubble. Just so that it is popped. And we'll have a quick look and see if either of these can be easily or quickly taken down. Either of the sowers, I mean. So that sower there's probably preoccupied. We'll try that. What is actually happening here? It would be nice, please, to take one of these down. That one is still injured. We do have a Sunder Mind up, so let's try that on the one here that is closer. We'll try giving them a shoot as well. This is going to get real bad once... I think there are 3 sowers here now. Goodness me. Sower... No, savage, sorry. A sower is... Oh, they're all savages left now. Wait, no, that can't be right. I was sure there were more sowers here. Maybe I took them down without realizing that I had. That's odd. Okay. Well, it certainly doesn't look like we're getting hit with quite the same number of things as we were before. Injured, injured, and fine. All right. What else do we have? Oh, chill's back up as well, so we can definitely do something with that as early as possible. And did that push someone back, or is that actually a sower up behind everything here? Okay, that's where the sower's gone. They're quite a ways away. We're going to push away here. We're going to try and shoot these from a distance. We're going to run out of our force wall very soon. And the sower seed came in and exploded, but did not hit us. And I think we took one enemy down. All right. Closer and closer that sower comes. We didn't end up using our sprint to any great extent. I am quite concerned because our force bubble is going to disappear very, very quickly. There it goes. And that sower is still in fine condition. So it is definitely time to run. And to run fast. Alright. Now that we have some adjacents here, let's do something a little bit tricky. Hopefully this will work. I'm going to do a life drain. I'm going to drain that sower. And that is damaging them now, so that's good. I'm also going to do a duke. And because we have some of those abilities that we have now, we should be able to move past them. And that will have hit them, hopefully. And that's going to be damaging them some more. I missed. Damn, well that's a shame. I can't duke again, but I can do an intimidate. And I'm going to. Goatfolk sower becomes afraid. Good, that means they're running away. We hit them. We are going to pursue them. Because if I can find them, I definitely want that sower dead. And there it goes. Nice. We did it. Now our Sunder Mind is back up. We're going to hit that savage with it. See if our boost toughness runs out before or after we take this thing down. All right. Oh boy. And another one. It's never quite over, is it? They're in perfect condition, but it is just a savage. So that's nice. What are our cooldowns looking like? Chill will be up soon. Force bubble's got a ways to go. So it's definitely time to try shooting with our rifle. All right, there goes our toughness bonus. So, whoa, look out. And another sower. This one is injured. It's definitely time to run. So the trick here with the running is to try not to run into anything else. So we'll get our reload up so that we can try shooting at this thing as we go. We're in an open space here, which could be a problem. What is the health on this gentleman like? They're in perfect condition at the moment, which is not what we want. Now they're fine, now they're injured. Not sure where that sower has gone. That's one more taken down. Where did that sower get to? And when's our force bubble up? Still a ways to go. Where did they go? They may have... Are they dead? What is that? Sower seed times 2. Maybe they died. Weird. They might have blown themselves up. There is a huge hole in the forest here that looks like an explosion radius. So that's nice. I'm not going to object to that. Let's rest until healed. And what are our cooldowns? Very close to being back. Good, good, good. Now I don't think there was any treasure particularly around here. But we will just go and check anyway. Oh, you're still frozen. Hey, I forgot about you. Sorry. Let me fix that for you. Done. Haha. Nice. We've knocked a few hit points around. Hit points. We've knocked a few experience points around there. A fraction closer to the next level, which is nice. What have we got happening up here? Bloody salamanders, trivial hostile leeches, and some more goat people. Whoa, hello. Goatfolk Yurt Warden equipped with massive horns, lead slug, desert rifle, and lead slug. All right, well, if you've got a ranged weapon, then I'm popping my force bubble. And I'm sundering your mind as much as I can. 9 damage. Better than nothing. I'm also going to tell you to chill. And we're going to try and take out this goatfolk as it strafes backwards and forwards. Oh boy, I'd really like to get a carbine. Nice. That must have been a crit. What do we get out of that? There's a corpse. And another desert rifle and some more lead slugs. I think this means we have multiple desert rifles now, because I'm wielding one. Got a bunch of them. Let's unload those lead slugs there, and we'll just check. We are indeed using a desert rifle. I'm going to disassemble these other ones because they're rather heavy. So we got D and 2, so scrap electronics and a flawless crystal. And we'll do that one as well. And we got a C and a 2, so we got a scrap metal and a flawless crystal. Good, good, good. Now we're still lost, but we were heading to the northeast towards Shershemore. This is not Shershemore, but it is Shapar. And Shapar also sounds like a cool place to explore. Foamcrete. This is no longer Fullcrete. We are now looking at Foamcrete. The cracks in the wall are fossils of the compressed Foamcrete's hexagonal expansion pattern. Sounds like technology to me. And for some reason, now we regain our bearings. That's nice to know. But I think seeing as we're right here at Shapar, we are going to explore Shapar. What have we got here? Ithrimed the Fourth, the commanding ghost. I guess we've already learned everything that we need to possibly know about that. Alright, 4,201 until next level. Looks like some fresh water lying around here. 10 drams, 10 drams. We'll hoover up all that fresh water. Yum, yum, yum. What is that? Aggle maggot. Bloated pustules of noxious gas quilt the abdomen of this writhing, pallid maggot. It is equipped with acid mandibles. Ugh. Sounds like a hideous jungle creature, full of jungly jungleness. And the Aggle maggot, 120 XP, nice. And it's dropped a big old cloud of noxious gas. We're going to let that dissipate while we continue looking for things. There's a jug up there. Here's some more goat folks. Hey, goat folks, how are you? I have a thought experiment for you. Sunder. Seeing as you are nice and close, I'm going to go for a dominate creature again. And I'm going to attack your friend. Going to attack you. This isn't working terribly well, but that's okay. Oh, these things seem rather hopeless at hitting each other. But the good part about this is that both of them are getting worn down in some way as they continue butting heads with each other. And I'm just standing by, just kind of cruisy, watching and seeing how things are going. Nice. What else can I find and explore? So I'm getting XP for things while I'm doing that. Now you'll notice that while I'm off and about, I can't actually see my my own body, which means if something comes up and stabs us in the back of the head, we would be in a bad way. So there's some albino apes around here, which may actually be hostile to the goats, but not necessarily to me. So let's find out if that is in fact the case. Okay, so the apes are neutral to me, but hostile to the goats, so this goat's got a fair bit of stuff to worry about. And now has nothing to worry about. Problem solved. We were hoovering up our water. We're going to continue doing that. What is in this? 4 drams of wine. So let's pour that into something else with some wine. Good. Done. Don't need to be carrying those pitchers around because they're going to be heavy. Now, with all of this foamcrete about in this ruin, I'm assuming that there is a high potentiality for turrets in this ruin. I could be wrong, but it's best to be mindful that we could end up with something popping out of the woodwork to attack us. That is not a turret, but it is a bleeding ivory. A couple of them, in fact. That's nice. We're going to take them out. And we stop bleeding, which is good. It's a young ivory trap right in the doorway. How rude. So I wonder what kind of structure this was previously. Could this have been a building that previous humans lived inside of? And how long ago the history of this, the history of Kud and all of its layers, procedural or otherwise, is fairly substantial. And I do like this vibe that the game has of layer upon layer upon layer of ruins over the eons, with everything more or less. This feels like a world that is in the throes of dying. And one of the things that it most strongly reminds me of, and I did bring this up at the very beginning, I believe, of my previous Let's Play with Blanc the Unkillable. This is very reminiscent to me of The Book of the New Sun by Gene Wolfe. And if you do enjoy reading, then I do strongly recommend that you check those books out. And if you don't enjoy reading, then I'd recommend that you start enjoying it and then check those books out. Do we have a way in here? Possibly so, but we haven't explored it yet. So let's fix that problem. Not sure we're going to find any downward stairs here now, but that's okay. Treasure chest. That's always good. Burnt capacitor. We'll disassemble that. We'll take that bear meat. We'll take that weird artifact. We could do something with all of these things. Let's have a look at that artifact. Compass bracelet. Nice. We can pop that on one of our arms. And I'm assuming there it will be able to help us. Chance of becoming lost reduced by 10%. Well, goodness, we've become lost so many times. I'm sure that will be a handy thing. I just want to have a quick look here. We have a chem cell. Was there something that I wanted to put that chem cell in? This keeps occurring to me and I keep forgetting to check. The recoilers both have a thing in them. No, it might have been one of the items that we dropped. That's okay. Mysterious, but no more treasure. Very well. Can we take this tree down? We can. Is there anything through here? Other than another tree in the way? There is not. Alright, quick scan. Did we miss anything? Not that we're aware of. And even though we've regained our bearings, we might just try... a sower. We might just try doing this manually. Take 13 damage from the explosion. Now, did that go through, or did we... did that go through the force bubble, or were we just not quick enough in putting it up? Ow. That definitely went through. And it is time to drop a freeze so that hopefully they can't continue doing what they're doing because they're frozen. All right, done. Ow. Like very ow. That was a very near thing, folks, but we're still kicking. Good to know. Sowers, bad. Sowers, bad. Run away. Alright, let's zoom out so that we can make our way. Okay, we were correct in going to the east. Let's go to Shersamore. It's taken a long time to get here. We've finished the step travel to the historical site of Shersamore, of the quest visit Shersamore, and received 750 XP. Thanks so much. Wow. That's a barren-looking surroundings. Hi, Raycat. Hi, giant beetle and member of the second Euthrischidian flock. What else have we got here? Foamcrete and Fullcrete, by the looks of it. Yeah. And just a real empty-looking surroundings. What on earth happened here? Are these hostile to me? What is going on? They are hostile to me. Oh, no. A bunch of unfriendly giant beetles around a barren building. 100 XP. All right, it's probably handleable then. Allow illicit is easy. I didn't actually check that bit before. But if we're getting 100 XP for them, I'm certainly not going to complain about that. Whoa. What was that? Something is up here. What is up here? A fire ant. And also a member of the second Euthroshidian flock. A giant ant whose antennae writhe about furiously. Plumes of fragrant smoke rise out of dozens of tiny pores scattered across its carapace. It is ranked as average and hostile. And this is merely a goat-sized beetle with a striated onyx shell. But they're all members of this same faction, and I don't like things that shoot fire at me. So let's try and solve that problem. And I have a solution to fire, and that's to chill. Fire ant, it's time to chill. We should be able to take this beetle down with minimal fuss. And that is correct. And now we're also going to try and take down this fire ant, hopefully with minimal fuss. And that also seems to have worked. Congrats, team. Giant beetle corpse. Albino ape. Oh, they'll be hostile to us too because they're all members of this particular faction, none of whom appear to be very fond of us. Come on now. Wait until you get a bit closer so maybe I can actually hit you. Come on. Yeah. Oh, bear meat. I'm not sure that was a bear, but fine. We'll whip up a quick meal, and we're no longer hungry. There's a giant beetle here somewhere. There it is. Where did you go? Never mind. All right. We have places and things to explore. This is all salty water. All of it? Yes, all of it. So some scrap here. I can see some clear shapes of this structure. It clearly used to be some kind of fancy pants building many eons ago. Let's get an idea of the extents of it and how large it is. Ooh, pretty. Ow! Quit it. Damn you, worker ant. Why must you be so troublesome? We'll just move away from your toxin. Good. And there's some stairs downwards inside there, which is what I was really looking for. That's good to know. But we'll finish our little piece of reconnaissance around the exterior. Nice. And that means that when we come back for the next part of this Let's Play, we can start exploring the interiors of Shersamore and descending into its horrid depths. So thank you very much for tuning in. If you're enjoying this, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, let your friends know if you think they might enjoy it, and come back again soon for more of the jaunty saunterings of Gaunt Bort the Taunter.